Hey guys, it's Dan with Philosophical Fishing. Thanks for coming back for another video. And today I have to dedicate this video to Donna because she's the one who put the idea for this in my head, which is she mentioned at some point making t-shirts that say, "You can't scare me, I've been through benzo withdrawal." And that is so absolutely true for me. And I was thinking about that and how many things that I can do today that at one time I was too scared to do in my life, or I could not summon the strength and the ability to do certain things before going through benzo withdrawal, because I just had a lot of trauma in my life and things that I had dealt with that I didn't know how to walk through things and how to face things successfully. I always had this fear that would hold me back, anxiety that would hold me down. And it's I wanted to break out of this shell, but I just didn't know how. And of course, using benzodiazepines, it falsely allowed me to come out of that shell and be that person that I wanted to be, but I just couldn't find the strength to do in and of myself. But now, having gone through benzo withdrawal, going through what I went through, coming out the other side and being the person that I am today, having healed from all that, I find myself able to do things today that at one point I was just unable to do. I couldn't function the way that I wanted to. I couldn't face things and summon the courage needed to do things that I wanted to do. I always felt like I was held back by anxiety, by maybe my personality. And today, I would love to have a shirt that says, "You can't scare me, I've been through benzo withdrawal," because that's exactly how I feel today. I feel like I've already gone through the worst thing in my life. Whatever else life can throw at me, I've been through hell. I've gone through literal hell, figurative hell, and I've come out the other side forged in steel. And I have something deep down within me that it was I was always thinking in my life, this might sound maybe kind of silly, or maybe it sounds familiar to you if you've been in the military, but I always figured I needed some kind of military boot camp to strengthen me to be the person that I wanted to be. Maybe, I had it wrong. I've never been in the military, so I don't know what that's like. But if you've been through the military and you've been through boot camp, the general premise is they're going to throw you in there and throw you through these obstacles to test your toughness, your physical toughness, your mental toughness, your fortitude, your persistence. Especially if you're like a Navy SEAL or somebody in special ops, you're going to be tested to the extreme limits of your abilities to see how you handle stress under fire. And I just always felt I need something like that. I need something to test the boundaries of what I'm capable of doing, to push myself out there, to have somebody push me to the limits to see what I'm capable of handling, so that I know that, okay, I can handle whatever else life throws at me. And I feel now I've gotten that boot camp. I've been through benzo boot camp. I have had my ass kicked and handed to me by benzodiazepines, by psych drugs, by, everything that I've been through, going through that journey, going through withdrawal, coming out the other side, healing from it, and now coming to a place of peace with everything, where I really, literally feel like I've been rebuilt from the inside out. Through the practices that I incorporate today, I get to deepen that experience. And it's no longer a fight and a struggle to try to be something I'm not. I hope this is making sense. I'm trying to just speak from the heart to something that feels very real to me. And I'm not sure if it's getting across the way I'd like it to. So I hope this makes sense. I feel like today, I have a strength within me that I did not have before. And I know I have it today because I know I'm able to walk through things without using psych drugs, without using benzodiazepines, without using alcohol, without using drugs. Not that things aren't uncomfortable for me, they are at certain times, but it's not this bone-shaking, horrible anxiety that just tears me down. It's more, I know that something is going to be uncomfortable, but possibly beneficial for me to go through. Like say for you, it might be, your first time going out and getting a job interview. That's a really scary proposition for a lot of us, just re-entering society, re-entering the workforce, or facing your family again for the first time. It might be your in-laws or your extended family at, a holiday dinner, or, a family function, or somebody's getting married and you're expected to go to a wedding and you don't know if you're going to be able to face it. Things like that come up in our lives that at one point just, for a lot of us, overwhelmed us. I find myself being able to walk through with a certain degree of ease and comfort, knowing that I've been through hell and I've come out the other side and I've been strengthened, and I feel like I can take on whatever life is going to throw at me today. And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm thinking about that, how much I can possibly take for granted today that I've been through. And I have this inner ability to handle things that at one time I wasn't able to do. I've been through the boot camp. I've come out the other side. And if you're going through it, most likely if you're watching this video, you're at some stage in your journey, possibly still very, very damaged, very suffering. I want to give you hope that that's also there for you, that you're going through it now because you're being strengthened. And I want you to feel that, know that for yourself. Know that you are coming out the other side. There's a purpose for you going through this. I almost hate to use that term, but I had no choice but to look at it any other way. I was already in benzo damage, so I had to find some sort of reason for it. And if you can find some sort of purpose for it, it'll help you move through it with a greater sense of, I don't want to say ease or comfort, but it'll help you move through it definitely easier, because you're going to feel like you're pulled through this experience because there's something on the other side of it for you. There's something there waiting for you. And that's exactly what I found for me. I found a life on the other side of benzo damage that I didn't know was possible, and that probably I couldn't have gotten any other way except to go through the things that I've gone through. And so let this be a little beacon of light for you and some hope that on the other side, if you're suffering today and you're still going through waves, or maybe you've never even had a window, maybe you've just been horribly damaged, or you're tapering, to know that you're going to get squeezed. You're going to be under high heat and pressure, just like a coal underground, turning into diamonds. You're going to be pressurized for a long time. You're going to be in the pressure cooker. Maybe not for a long time. Maybe it's going to be shorter for you. But while you're in that pressure cooker, while you're being compressed, while you're under that high heat, you have the opportunity to be forged and come out the other side so much stronger. So know that there's a purpose for you. Know that there's a reason for you to go through this, that you can be pulled through this for your purpose on the other side. And that's exactly what I found. And as always, I don't want to let you think that there's just, this is all, for no reason, and this is just all gratuitous pain. I believe that there is purpose going through this. As always, I love you guys. Thanks, Donna, for planting that seed in my head for this video. I hope this came across and I articulated it the way that I wanted to. I can't even talk. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.